What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. DubDigital, crypto news and macro trends. I got a CoinDesk article for y'all. Senate hearing sees digital dollar as a tool for economic supremacy. The gloves are getting taken off, boys. Taking them off. China and America are standing like this, ready to go into the ring, and they're getting ready to fight for the world reserve currency of the world. I could be an announcer, I know. So basically, look, guys. US is like, nah. 2015, 16, whatever. What's Bitcoin? I don't even know what Bitcoin is. I don't support Bitcoin. Trump said that. I don't like Bitcoin. Trump said that multiple times. Now they're talking about adopting a cryptocurrency. A state-issued cryptocurrency, but a product that's based on the technology that basically Bitcoin is. Proof, man. They didn't mean what they told you. They don't mean what they say. You can't listen to what they say. You got to see what they do. And what I see them doing is getting into crypto. Hey, I'm just following Uncle Sam. Let's get into it. The idea of U.S. digital dollar is no longer a fringe novelty. Now it may be a means to an end. The U.S. Senate Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs Subcommittee on Economic Policy conducted a hearing on winning the economic competition. What competition? With China, with Russia, with the BRICS nations, man. Between China and the U.S. on Wednesday. Once again, the idea of Federal Reserve administered central bank digital currency reared its head. Much of the hearing was about America's economic relationship with China. Told you guys, man. And both nations' economic relationship with the rest of the world. 4 of the 5 speakers had no close ties to the crypto space and discussed issues like supply chain, dependence, and technologies like 5G. Crypto is brought up as one of the many possible tools to maintain U.S. economic supremacy. Y'all, I mean, oh my God. Look, crypto is the money of the future. Anyone who wants to be part of the future has got to join crypto. Don't let them tell you that crypto is not important. Crypto is the only form of money that matters right now, other than safe hedges like gold and silver. Let me start over. I messed that up. Crypto was brought up as one of the many possible tools to maintain U.S. economic supremacy. This could be interpreted as crypto's increasing acceptance as a mainstream idea. It's coming. And the entity that's going to push mainstream adoption will be governments. You're welcome. Former Commodity Futures Trading Commission Chairman Christopher Giancarlo, a longtime advocate for the digital dollar, and one of Wednesday's witnesses, once again called for the U.S. to begin conducting pilot programs to test out different facets of tokenized dollar. The idea is not just academic, said Senator Tom Cotton, or Republican of Arkansas. I thought that was his nickname, ARC, who chairs the subcommittee. During a previous hearing, I'm gonna start that paragraph over. Damn. The idea is not just academic, said Senator Tom Cotton, Republican of Arkansas, who chairs the subcommittee. During a previous hearing, Cotton also advocated for modernizing the dollar, saying it would need to be better than Bitcoin. They're getting even really specific with us now, guys. Cat's out of the bag. It must be soon. Announcements must be coming. And it's probably going to come after China announces their stuff. Watch. For us, maintaining the dollar's supremacy is not only an economic matter, it is a critical strategic matter as well. It is what allows us to have such effective sanction regimes around the world, as well as other benefits. I told you guys, the U.S., they engage in something what I call economic warfare. The United States owns the payment rails internationally. So when countries want to make payments internationally to each other, like big, paying debts back, things like that, lots of money, they use something called the SWIFT system. SWIFT system is owned by the U.S. government. And the U.S. has, if you haven't gone along with them over the years, the U.S. Says, hey, switch them off. Don't let North Korea pay so and so. And that's a way the U.S. gets countries to play in line without them having to go over there and bomb them every 3 seconds. They just switch you off, and you can't make payments, you can't get things. And how does that affect the countries? Well, one, people in North Korea, it's been really hard to get food, especially if there's like famines or droughts going on. Makes it hard to get food when you can't, do commerce with other countries who aren't affected. So it causes a lot of problems internally. It's like good for a macro view for a government, but for you and me and people all around the world, it doesn't do much, man. Okay. Giancarlo has in the past emphasized the issue of which nation's values would define the global reserve currency. At the moment, the US dollar fills that role, but he noted that China has been preparing to roll out a digital yuan, which could give the world the most populous nation an edge. The world's most populous nation an edge. China started this in 2016-17. China's been pioneering this. In the beginning, China was the most, how would you say, authoritative on crypto. They shut everything down, told people to stop, said it was illegal, blah, blah, blah. They weren't trying to kill crypto. They're just trying to get their hands on it. Looks like they have their hands on it now, and they're about to roll out some stuff. US sees it coming, and I think the US has a response as well. I can't confirm it. I think it has to do with Ripple. I think it has to do with XRP. I think it has to do with Ethereum Classic. I think it has to do with Bitcoin. I think it has to do with Litecoin. I think it has to do with a few other coins. There's a system being put together. I study all these blockchains all over the world. The Chinese have a system. They're working with Quark Chain. They're working with Contentos in Japan. They're working with Tomo Chain in Vietnam. They're working with Neo, which is pretty much a Chinese Ethereum, and a few others. The US will have a system as well. And I gave you a few of those coins in there. That's speculation, but from my research, that's what I see. And every other country and region might have a slightly different system, or they might adapt a pre-existing system. But the world's moving away from this one payment rail where one entity could just say, screw you, you're cool, now I don't want you to do this, to many payment systems that if one acts up, you could move. The friction becomes frictionless. Money will flow to the place most comfortable for money. So check this out. A strong financial system has been the foundation of prosperity and power for hundreds of years, he said, Christian Carlo. Or Walter Russ Mead. Okay, the US banking system is one of our most effective tools of power. Told you. We can't just take an asset like that for granted, he said. We have to assume that as the nature of finance changes, the nature of currencies change. We have to stay at the leading edge of that. Innovation, so we do need to be thinking actively about how the dollar can be a fundamental building block for economic activity in this time of the information revolution. They even topped it off and called this whole time that we're going through the information revolution. It started with the internet. That was the free exchange of ideas, of thoughts, of data. Now a cryptocurrency, this is the internet of value, the internet of money. Just how you can send files and download things from all over the world, free, non-free, whatever, free-flowing information, so will money. There will no longer be national barriers to your money. All money will be interoperable with itself, ran on code, no third party trying to control you. That's why I love this crypto game. That's all I got, family. DubDigital, crypto news, macro trends on the daily basis. Peace.